Hello everybody, and welcome to the full blue run at the Forest of Dean with Flying Out Loud, who's just next to me, hiding. So we're not rushing on this run, we're just going to do the full length. Apparently it's about 11.3 kilometres with 1,000 feet of elevation. So yeah, it could be quite a video. Yeah. Give it 5 minutes, you'll hear us panting. Hey? Yeah, like a gondola or something. Well, at least it's a nice enough day. It's not too sunny, is it? That's for sure. No. See if we spot any wildlife today, living or otherwise. The time me and Jim come up here, I think it was, or was it you? We found a squirrel tail. Yeah. Nothing else, just a tail. So the best thing to do is have your seat pretty much as high as you can have it. Sit as far back as you can so your knees don't pass the front of your pedals. It kind of helps with fatigue as well. But to be fair, yeah, I mean, we are actually riding, we're not walking as slow as we're going. But yeah, I don't intend on walking any of it. Don't matter how slow I have to go, I intend to ride the full trail. Yep. Switchbacks. That's a good thing about this run, is it does have little sections of downhill in between. We've lost Jordan. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you catch up. So do you want to do some stretches? Yeah. Incoming. Let's have a drink of water whilst we let these chaps past. Or one. Hey. Comes the rest. But it is lovely out here. Yeah, the camera can see, if the guys can see. There's one trail down there, it's a bit of a wooden. Is that a landing? Or is that a ramp? North Shore. There we go. So that's the North Shore Trail. Like Flying just said, it's a red trail. Right. Seeing as I keep going off ahead, I'll let you go in front. That's my second pedal stroke today already. Yeah, I just did it again. I'm going to have to stop again. Yeah, I'll wait until we get down on the fire road. Yeah, my trousers are starting to be eaten by my chain. So we'll tuck that in. I have to get myself some proper cycling stuff. Yeah. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I am wearing a full face helmet. I have got elbow and knee pads on. I've got goggles. You know, so I've got all the gear, no idea. Yeah, I've got all the gear, just a reasonable bike. I'm riding a Weir Laufey H10. Apparently it's the king of the mountain, but I don't feel it. And Jordan is riding a Specialized Status 160, which is considerably better than my hardtail. However, we can only get what's within our price ranges at the time, so nobody should outstretch themselves. It doesn't matter what crowd you're trying to fit into. If you can't afford the gear, don't worry about it, as long as you're safe. Yeah, you wouldn't even need a full face helmet on this run, Blue Line. So yeah, as Jordan was just saying, you can roll everything on this Blue Line. You don't have to get sendy or go nuts. So whatever's your skill level. Like me, you won't see me doing massive jumps and stuff in my videos, simply because I lack the skill. Who knows, with time and practice, things may change. Same as Jordan. He's not fond of gaps, you know. We're quite happy to hit ramps as long as it's a table. But yeah, like I say, it's within whatever your skill level is. There's no point in pushing things too far, because that's when shit goes wrong. Like that, one of the last videos we put up for cycling, there was a couple of ambulances at the end of the video. That's because a gentleman had fallen off his bike and broken his ankle. It's easily done. So yeah, just always fucking do what you can. don't push things too far, not unless you're into the thrill of it. But like I say, we're just out to have a nice bike ride in the woods, get a long run in, and then we'll probably do 2 blue runs again, but hopefully it'll all be in one run instead of having to do 2 videos because the trail was obviously closed. And then I believe we're about to go and have a look at the red trails. Yeah, so even if you don't like my cycling video, I hope you appreciate the forest and the view. I mean, I think Jordan's view is just my ass at the moment. But it's even if you want to come out for a walk, obviously you're not allowed to walk the trails, but there is a big family trail that you are allowed to walk as well. And how long's the family trail? Is that 9 kilometres? I believe it's a reasonable length. It depends on which parts of the trail you do. Right, I'm going to let him get in front of me. So at least you guys have got something you can see other than just wood and trees. Yeah, the boys are catching up again. I don't know if you want to go in front. Check, I've got my goggles. So I haven't uploaded another bike video in a couple of weeks, simply because pull over up here, Jordan. No worries. Where's it going? Yeah, so couldn't put any videos up for a couple of weeks because some idiot left our rear axle in the car park, but not in the tarmac bit, it was in the wooded bit. So I came all the way back up to look for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to order a new one. So if anyone who owns an Awea H10 Alfie, the only place you can get a rear axle from is Awea. You have to order it because of the fucking silly size they do. Yeah, because I did look at after-market ones, and there's nothing that matched the right pitch thread and length. So yeah, I wasn't gonna try forcing anything else in there. Better off just waiting. It's getting a bit steeper now. Thought I'd wear this high-vis coat today because it's 3 degrees Celsius up here at the moment. So wind chill at the start, you know, when you haven't done anything, it feels like 0. But now we're like, I don't know, a third of the way up, getting a bit warm now, starting to think I should have left it in the car. Yeah, I used to do push biking, God, it must be 10, 12 years ago. I never did anything like this, and well, back then my bike had a square crank. That's history. I've got a dropper post now. I never knew they existed. You know, this bikes are so much lighter. I'm running tubeless tyres. I know that's been a thing for a while now, but like improvements on bikes in the last 10 years, I'd say, it's been quite drastic. You know, even the they call it like dynamics of the frame, like how the geometry, that's it. Sorry if it's a bit rough, guys. Said, we are rocking on a hardtail, and I believe this is only a GoPro Hero 4, so it's quite old. Nice. To the top here, and I'll wait for him again. Get in front. Hi mate, I just thought I'd let you get in front again. I keep going in front, don't I? Well, it doesn't matter, that's the whole point. We're meant to be leisurely, and I can't help myself, you know. Yeah, you want to try and avoid the rocks under the leaves. It's a leaf in your back tyre against the frame. That's it. It's because he's fat, isn't it?
Skinnier than you?
Well, yeah, I think there's like quarter of the population is probably skinnier than me.
Oh, the beginning of the first down is up here, so there's a crash line. Wait for that.
Yep, let's go. So you can see the sign up there. Like I say, there's lots of ups, but there is a few downs on the way. And when you get to the end, it's all downhill, which is the best bit. What, on red? I think so. So, yeah, me. So quickly pop the lid off. Right, it was 3 when we parked up. Whew. So yeah, it's quite a thing. And obviously all the trails are marked up with signs that I don't think anybody's ever read, but it does say, is this trail for you, and you can read it. But to be fair, most people just, you know, yeah, just take it steady, man. If you've never been down the trail before, take everything with caution, because you don't know, do you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, catch breath a little bit, cool down. Wearing a coat was a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought, you know, stop the wind chill a bit, won't it? So this is part 2 of the Blue Trail. A near moment. I believe so. Okay, oh, that was a close moment. Yeah. It's downhill section 1. Pull over here, wait for him again, take the goggles off. I tend to put goggles on because once you go over like 17 miles an hour, your eyes start streaming and you can't really see what the fuck you're doing. So, depending on the trail, I wear my goggles. Because I wear glasses, I had to get goggles that fit over glasses, because not all normal goggles will. I believe he's changing the battery on his GoPro, so we'll just watch a few people come up the trail if there's many. All good, mate, all good, you?
Yeah, good.
More technical difficulties. To be fair, like this sort of thing is common as fuck. Like, I don't know why a lot of YouTubers skip this stuff out. It's like, yeah, yeah. So there you go, look. But yeah, it doesn't matter like how much you spend on a bike, it's not guaranteed you're not going to have any problems, you know. Doesn't matter how well you maintain it either. I was just saying about, you know, technical difficulties happen all the time. It doesn't matter how much you spend on a bike or anything else. You know, you can buy a car for 70 grand quite easily nowadays. It's still going to be a bag of shit like a normal Ford or anything else. So that's something, people. If anybody's watching this video, comment below what brand of vehicle do you think is the best, like overall, yeah? So for reliability, economy, usability, yeah, Jordan says Hilux. I'm inclined to say anything Toyota, because, I mean, I've had a few and I've never had one not work. I've never had one fail on me, you know. Always starts. I've got a grey import GT4 Celica, and I mean, the one time it had been sat there for a year. I'd obviously serviced it all before taking it off the road, so it's got fresh oil and all that in, and yeah, put some jump leads on it and it fired up on the first turn. It's just Toyotas for you. Almost bulletproof. But I'm not saying they're the world's greatest, because they may not be. I don't know. I just want to know what your opinions are, what you think. Put a comment in the little bit below. Oh, sorry mate. Just a little love tap. You know, I keep looking at your rear axle thinking, surely that's not done up. No, it's because it doesn't fold in, does it? So what we'll do, no doubt, when we get to the very tippy top of all this, we'll have oh, excuse me, I got wind. We'll have another pit stop and we'll check stuff like our brakes, our axles, to see if anything's wobbling or coming loose. Because the last thing you want to do is be flying down the side of a hill and have your chain come off and lock up your back wheel for you. Or if you're into it, hit a gnarly jump and your front wheel come off. Or you're coming into a real steep berm, like, you know, one of them sharp fuckers, and your brakes aren't quite what you thought they were. You know, it's always worth just having another check before you go down. Yeah, I did tell him about that. That's not the whole story though, folks. Not only did I lose my rear axle for the only bike I own, when I finally got my axle and I went to ride my bike to work, my chain snapped on my drive. So I ended up having to drive to work and then go and get a new chain. I did upgrade mine. I put an e-bike chain on. As long as it meets the same specifications size wise, you can do it. And I thought, well, it's going to be a stronger chain than what I had, so why not? I did, yeah. I didn't get wet though. So I didn't get wet though. It's just, no, drips get bigger. Woo. So I can feel my lungs starting to open up. Starting, is that even a word? starting, yes. It is, it's fucking nice out here. You know, it's out the house. Most cyclists are really friendly and helpful, so if you're stopped on the side having a little break, you'll tend to find people will, as they're asking, ask if you're okay. And it's simply because you might need an Allen key, or you need a hand putting the tyre back on, or but everyone's happy to help each other out here, which is really nice considering the state of society. You know, I mean, there was a stabbing in Tewkesbury the other day. Apparently in Gloucester, there was like a group of 17-year-olds arrested carrying knives. And so I just, you know, when I was younger, we used to play with mud and Lego and stuff. Obviously not at 17, but you know, well, Lego, yeah. Don't know how old you are with Lego. Yeah, yeah. You got some of them big trucks, aren't you? Yeah, but this is it. You got to remember, men are born children, and they grow up children, and they die as children. We never really grow up. Yeah, we've always got to have something to play with, haven't we? Cars, bikes, remote control cars. So yeah, a little pit stop. Right, hello again everybody. We're back again. We've had a little break to drink. I've had to put my jacket on my handlebars, so I'm ever so sorry for the shite in the camera. But I was getting a bit fucking warm, and it's getting a bit wet in there. I made a mistake by taking my helmet off as well, and putting that back on was a bit slimy. So, but this is all part of mountain biking, isn't it? So Jordan, would you like to take point again? And we'll carry on with the climb. So this is part 3 of the Forest of Dean full blue run. Well, it's not going to be the full blue run because for some reason the GoPro's decided they don't want to remain charged. So so what we're probably going to do is we'll finish the climb, and then when we have fresh batteries and we come back again, which will be next week I should imagine, we can record the full downside. My arse is feeling a bit soft. Gonna stop up here. I just want to check my back tyre. It's feeling a bit spongy. Woo. I just jumped it Yeah. Right, let's check these fucking tyres. It looks alright. Yeah. Must be getting warm. Airing has warmed up, it's getting a bit squishier. Cool.
Do I get air on it?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
No.
Should we try again?
No.
Okay.
You fell, wouldn't you, in gear?
That way, isn't it? To the left. That way is to drop into the bottom half of the blue, isn't it?
No. That's up,
Oh, that massive sketchy. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Yeah. I'll point you guys towards it when we get a bit closer, like. But yeah, there's no. It looks.
the other bit of the old part seems worse.
Yeah. I mean, we have all ridden it. I think even I went down it as slow as I was, but I did go down it. But the trick is, apparently, when you're going downhill, is to moderate your brakes. So you want to keep full control. You don't want to be skidding. You want to keep control. I didn't look at it. Well, we can't really see from here, guys, but between those trees there, it is quite a little slope, but you can use it as a run inlet for this line, so you can go sliding down here with a bit of speed. Yeah, absolute convenience. Yeah, I suppose nobody's utilised it. Yeah. That's the same as at Standish. They got a few there in the woods. Up in the woods where the Roman ruins is. Yeah. There's some gnarly stuff around there, mind.
This is also a tail. That's still a tail.
Is it?
Well, on this bit, yeah. It's long gone now.
Got a bit of flowing, bit of downhill. Yeah, but it's sloped downhill a little bit. Do a few bunny hops. I didn't drop my seat post then, and that was a mistake. I kissed my bollocks, but it wasn't tragic. I can still speak. But this is the joy of having a dropper post, is you can literally on the fly push the button in, sit down, and your saddle's out the way. And more hill. Is that a Pink Floyd reference?
What?
Look, Mummy, there's an aeroplane up in the sky.
That's a good song. I like that song.
Was it Blue Skies, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
is so nice. I might sound huffy and puffy, guys, but I really enjoy this. To me, this is kind of like mindless exercise, you know. It's just you just take a bit of the trail at a time. You don't have to think about where you're going, just follow the trail, man. Jordan's freewheel isn't as good as mine. Oh, sorry again.
You're going to buy me a new tyre.
I just got you a chain. Say again? I think I'm going to go a little stiffer, but only like, I don't know, probably like enduro case. Yeah. Push it. So push it. There we go. It's the next brake area. Yeah, we'll just have a quick swig. We won't stop. We'll just quick drink and then we'll carry on. Still got more climbing. There's still more climbing yet, isn't there?
A little bit.
Alright, let's go then. Okay. I just don't want to get too far in front of you because I'm not really that good at looking back. Cheers, dude. Thank you very much. That's what I mean about people who are quite courteous, cyclists, of each other. I'm not saying on the road for all you car drivers that get angry at us. I'm one of those that use as a cycle path if there's one that's provided. If there's not, I'm afraid it's tough shit, isn't it? But yeah, up here everyone's quite friendly. Move out of each other's way if they're faster. Yeah. Nice wide trails. You can still go off them quite easily. Here he is. Oh, I just made that turn. No foot down. Here's a steep bit. I remember this. Right, and I vowed not to walk any of this trail, and I'm sticking to that. So ride all the way we shall. There is another bit. It's even longer than that. I believe it's just up here. I have done this trail before, probably 2 or 3 times now. He is still behind us. We've not abandoned him. He's not fallen off. Oh, look at that. Into the deep dark woods. Should probably look where I'm going, shouldn't I? Whew. There he is. No, he isn't. E-bikers. See how quick they're going, look. They're not getting the same exercise though, are they? Let's look out here. I mean, look at your surroundings. Who wouldn't want to live in a cabin in the woods. It'd be bliss, wouldn't it? I mean, other than me talking, what can you hear? Just birds, the sound of me tyres. Bit of flop, let the boy catch up. Here he is, he's hiding behind us, trying to be stealthy. But we can't see you back there, can we? Well, they're listening to me. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna, like I say guys, we're gonna get to the top, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for the video if the GoPro's even still working.
Yeah, it's still recording.
It's still recording, so yeah, hopefully guys we'll make it to the top, and then the next video you'll see.
Well, here's where the downhill section starts. This is where the proper downhill tracks are, off to the left. Carry on the blue. And that's quite fun. I don't think you've done that, have you?
Probably not.
Dragging the tail. To do that, they've got to be careful with the rollers with the wheels. Make you jump, so you've got to be careful you've got the roller on the front, the wheels come off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, look.
Are we having a break or?
Yeah. Yeah, but you want to carry on, yeah?
Yeah, you haven't done it, have you?
I think I have. I've done the full trail.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what we were going to do, weren't it? It's
Your full trail.
full trail, so yeah, we'll carry on. Hmm?
That's the car park. This is where it's good.
Is it?
Yeah. You know where we
yeah,
stopped?
yeah. Yeah, but there's downhill involved in it, isn't there?
Yeah. It's like the blue runs here, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go down this one.
Flowing.
Yeah. Because it's a different blue line to what we did last time.
Yeah. I'm alright, I'll wait. Is it? Where'd you start? Same place as last time, I think.
Doing you goggling up?
Huh?
You goggling up or?
Yeah. Probably not on this next bit, but certainly on the next bit after.
Ready when you're up? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. To be fair, I couldn't really see because I was trying to be as close as I can to you.
Yeah.
But
On the shoulder.
I cracked it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't feel great, but it's alright. It's a bit fresh, isn't it?
I don't mind that. It's quite nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, 'cause it's so warm. Straight in. Oh yeah.
Didn't see anybody stopped on that section.
No.
Yeah, no, we just set off and disappeared.
Yeah, was he on a e-bike?
Hardtail.
Because there was a geezer on an e-bike that cut across us before we dropped in. There's no one in front of us.
Okay.
Whatever, man. Fucking goggles. They're not comfortable. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. Just had to adjust my goggles. Oh. Landed on the nose then. It's not advisable. Oh, that fucking lock nearly had me. And that tree. Yeah. This is it, guys. This is the end of the trail. It's back to the car parks. This is it. Thank you all for joining us. And